Scientists have tested the toilet water for 72 million people in Europe to try and find out the latest drug trends. This video is about what they learnt. The EU Drugs Agency do this study every year. They've just published the results of their latest one. 115 European cities from 25 countries were included. 23 of those countries were in the EU, and there was also Norway and Turkey included. The researchers wanted to know about the drug-taking habits across Europe. If you want a complete top-line findings from this, you can say that MDMA is on the decline across Europe, whereas Coke and ket are on the up. But let's have a look at which particular countries these drugs were most popular in. The project analysed the wastewater, so the water that people had flushed down the toilet daily throughout March and May last year. It was samples from a population of 72 million people, and they were testing for powdered amphetamine, coke, methamphetamine, MDMA and ket, as well as weed. One thing that's interesting about the methodology of these studies is they don't test for the drugs themselves. Instead, they test for the metabolites, so the substances that your body makes whilst you're metabolizing a particular substance. Is a different substance to the drug, and that means that if someone was getting raided by the police or anything like that and they flushed a kilo of coke down the toilet to avoid prosecution, that wouldn't actually create an anomaly in the data. Also, it's more reliable than sort of surveys and things on drugs because of the illegal and therefore often secretive nature of drug use. People aren't always particularly honest about these things, especially when you throw in a social stigma. So that's what makes this quite an interesting study to look at. So let's look at MDMA. There were 78 cities that reported data for both 2024 and 2025. And of those cities, 62% reported a decrease in MDMA detections. 12 of them had a stable situation, that was 15%, and 18 of them, 23%, actually reported an increase. So overall, it was a decrease by 16% between 2024 and 2025. And the league table for MDMA, the highest Maslow's, which countries, was Belgium, Spain, the Netherlands, and Slovenia. Are you one of the people who might have inadvertently contributed data to this study? Well, if you are, you might be interested in the sponsor of today's video. Easy test kits, quick, reliable and affordable drug testing kits for all your favourite party prescriptions. If you want to learn more or pick up, say, an MDMA or ket testing kit yourself, head to the description down below and use my promo code SESH for a 10% discount. The UK aren't included in this study. The government here do have their own wastewater study for England looking at drug trends that way, but it's not as up to date as this one, which has come out a couple of days ago. But let's have a look at the latest findings that they have. They tested the wastewater for 18% of England's population, and they tested it looking at differences between January and April 2023 and January and April 2024. And these were the findings for the UK.
Cocaine use had increased by 7%.
But that was powder and crack cocaine. They don't have a way of distinguishing between the different metabolites at the moment for cocaine. So when you're talking about cocaine in these wastewater studies, it's only cocaine as a whole, whether it's powder cocaine or whether it's being washed up and smoked, which is kind of different vibes, isn't it? Very much so. So I'd say that that's a limitation of this study so far. Maybe they'll have some technological advances at some point where they can, hopefully distinguish between them two. So Coke as a whole in the UK between them periods had gone up 7%. Heroin had gone down by 11%, but that's probably likely to synthetic opioids coming onto the market. Ketamine had increased by 85%. MDMA had increased by 52%. Powdered speed or powdered amphetamine had decreased by 18%. I think it's been on the decline in England now for probably a couple of decades. And meth has decreased by 30%. We know that meth's not that popular in the UK at all, only within sort of fringe subcultures. And if we look at the Irish wastewater stats, it paints a different picture as well. Between 2024 and 2025, the ket levels in Dublin were increased by over 40%. The weed was up 8%, but the levels of coke and ecstasy in Dublin were down by 20%. Overall cocaine in the EU study, so this is back to 2024 to 2025, saw an increase of 22%. Let's have a look at the coke league table. Number 1, Belgium, that was the highest detection. After that, Spain, then the Netherlands. But the researchers noted that Canada, Chile, Switzerland and the UK have matched or exceeded those recorded in European cities with the highest loads. Now here in the UK, meth's never really taken off. It's not big, although it is getting slightly more popular. It is still really just associated with some of the fringe subcultures here, but it seems, according to the wastewater in Europe, that meth is making more inroads. Meth in Europe has traditionally been concentrated around the Czech Republic and Slovakia. However, it's now present in cities in Germany, Spain, Cyprus, Lithuania, the Netherlands, Norway and Turkey. Of the 80 cities with data for 2024 and 2025, 46% had an increase in the meth detection in the wastewater, 35% had a decrease, 19% remained stable. If you look at studies in Australia, Canada and the United States, you can see that they all exceed these European levels, so meth's bigger in those places. Here's the league table for meth. The highest loads were found in Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Belgium, the Netherlands and Germany. When it came to weed, there were 63 cities with data from 2024 and 2025. 33% of them reported an increase in cannabis, 44% a decrease, and 22% the situation remained stable. The league table for weed, the highest loads were found in Germany, the Netherlands and Slovenia. Researchers noted that when there were similar studies done in Canada and North America, those levels of cannabis were much higher, so people are using weed much more there. Studies like this just form part of the puzzle when you're trying to work out what is going on with drug culture. You can see that the findings from the wastewater study suggest an increase in cocaine, and that is in line with the findings of recent studies that have found that the global production of cocaine has increased in recent years, and it's also in line with findings from the data that shows that there's more people in seeking treatment for recovery of cocaine in recent years. So it starts to paint a picture of this increase in cocaine use. It's a similar situation with ket as well. We're seeing a massive increase in medical emergencies relating to ket. We're also seeing ket increasing in the wastewater study. We're also seeing more people in treatment for ket, and we're seeing an increase in deaths related to ket. However, drug deaths are very difficult to look at because most people don't just take one drug. They polydrug users using different substances. So it's quite difficult to look at deaths. Are they just specifically relating to that drug when there was many drugs involved? But when you start to look at all these things together, you can see that ket's probably increasing, coke's probably increasing, but MDMA apparently is going less across Europe overall. If you find these videos useful or interesting, follow me, hit the bell notification, and I'll see you on the next one.